Hello, my viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. New subscribers, welcome, and returning subscribers, welcome back. So this video that I'm going to bring you today, guys, is about some ongoing tension in the constituency of Southborough. As some of you may know, the former Councillor Ainsley Parkins, was assassinated last July 2023 in broad daylight in his SUV, found slumped over in his vehicle. So the tension now arises from his replacement. There has been several controversies surrounding the replacements. I brought you a video recently where the first guy who was supposed to replace him was allegedly a drug dealer deportee, and so that went up in flames and didn't work out. Now, the following guy who was placed there to replace Mr. Parkins is now allegedly involved in his demise. And I'm going to take you back to where the situation started with Mr. Parkins. And then I'm going to show you what is going around in WhatsApp, because this information is being circulated in WhatsApp. So this is what is being circulated. And if you read this, it's saying that the PNP supporters are not going to be supporting this candidate replacement because they are alleging that he had something to do with the incident that allegedly caused the demise of Mr. Parkins, and he allegedly was involved in his demise. So guys, let me take you back to the very beginning of where the tension started over in Southborough, which caused several people to lose their lives before the ultimate demise of Ainsley Parkins, who stood up for those people. This house we are looking at here is in Southborough, and it's one of the strongest yard of PNP people in the division. The name that you saw called Skellypot, this is her family home, and she was there with her sister and her other siblings, nieces, nephews, kids. So this house was a very prominent house in the constituency and a known yard of PNP people. They have lived here for decades. The picture you're looking at here is a woman named Angela Forbes, 48 years old. Angela used to live in that house that I showed you. She is one of the family members, one of the women in the house, and she was killed. So that really upset the councillor, because the people in there, not only were they a family of, PNP supporters, but they were also workers and community workers, and they were very active in their community with the councillor, working and stuff. So I guess he felt like he needed to, stand up for them and bring some sense of justice. Anyway, it happened where their house was firebombed, the house was shut up and all these things. And the family had to left them house. They're still on the run. Another man died following Miss Angela's death. I don't remember the name of the man, but he was also a community activist and a participant in the community. Because if anybody know the councillor, they know that he was very active in the community. He basically lived in his constituency, and he was there all the time doing the work of the people. So, anybody who saw him would have been motivated to participate as well. So when Angela was killed and the other gentleman was killed, he started to turn his attention on the perpetrators in the constituency, and that is what caused his demise. Before he died, the police told him, because he would often keep communication with the police and give them information about those who were wreaking havoc in the constituency. Well, the police told him that his life was under threat. I don't know why he didn't have security. He was a licensed firearm holder, and he used to have security. But the police told him that his life was under threat, and, I guess it is inevitable what happened to him.
Last week, Saturday, the police called me before Saturday, about Thursday. The police called me, Inspector Poria, telling me that they want to have a walk within the Southborough community, and see they actually.
So that was him on his YouTube channel. When Angela died, he actually took to YouTube and explained to the people what was happening in the constituency and what led up to the demise of Angela. He was very upset about it. To make matters worse, when the family had to leave their home and run away after the firebomb and the shooting up of the house, that was even just, even more terrible. This information, guys, has been circulating for quite some time. I have heard it before. When this candidate was first introduced, I got the information that, people were just in awe. People were just really shocked to see that the PNP made the decision. So I guess there's no surprise that, this thing here is making the rounds again. It's been more than 6 months and no one has been arrested or charged or prosecuted for the brazen daylight assassination of the councillor. This is one of the things about crime in Jamaica, is that we have one of the highest crime rates, homicide rates rather, in the region and in the world, and we have the lowest prosecution rate. So we have to do better with that. And right now, the climate that we are living in Jamaica, with this generation of guys who call themselves gangsters and thugs and whatever, I think that politicians, whether they're councillors, members of parliament, whatever, they need to have security. This is not a time in Jamaica to be a politician and not have security, because what we call a generation of vipers, they're out and they don't deal with things like previous, so-called dons would do. They're very different. They have no remorse, no soul, no breaks, no boundary, right? And them not do the things at night again, daytime now, daylight brawling, right? So I still say rest in peace to the councillor, and I hope that the Jamaica Constabulary Force will bring some sense of justice for his family and his children that are left behind. Also, for the family whose sister, mother, Angela Forbes, was so brutally and viciously killed. Her niece shot, all sorts of stuff. That family, their house firebombed, them having to run away. They need justice too.
Wants to make a difference within his family, within Jamaica, within the people. How many of you had looked and see his direction within our party, the People's National Party? How many of you guys? Now you tell me, when he cries, when he says, yes, I know who you are, and you keep your mouth shut as if you knew not, as if he was saying something wrong. You heard his speech. He said, I didn't do it. You hear he said it was they who did. And none of you. I'm talking about the police force, the politician. I'm talking about labor rights and PNP. When we say PNP, are we saying the People's National Party, or are we saying the People's Nasty Party? You tell me. You know the right and do it not. You shall be destroyed with many strife.
This is Jamaica Politics Uncovered, guys. Keep it locked here. Make sure you are subscribed and your notification is on. I will catch you in the next video.